Tonight, I've got another photo. This is a photo that I had that I could not find, and I wanted to show this one. This is a very important photo. This is one where I don't think anybody's going to be able to uh, say anything about fake or phony photos or Photoshop because this is still on my camera. And as far as I know, I don't believe there's any way you can fake a photo that's in your camera or Photoshop it in any way. This is definitely some extraordinary. It's one single picture, but there's several from a place that I went to called it's called Drury's Bluff, Drewyersbluff in Richmond, Virginia. It's a place where Native American Indians used to live. There was a reservation there. If you look it up online, you'll read a lot about a very haunted history of this place. And let me see if I can get it to pull this up on the camera now. Of course, it's going to start fucking up now. All right. Now that I've got it pulled up, let me just go ahead and turn this light off and let you get a look at the camera view before I show you the photo. Here on the camera, you're going to see this face, I think, pretty clearly. There's a nose there and an eye looking down into the photo. This photo was taken outdoors. Let me just show you something else real quick. When I switch pictures, you can see some of these pictures, just ordinary pictures. These were all taken on a battleground, and not every picture had something in it. There's one that had orbs in the photo. That's an orb photo. These are like I say, the point of this is to show you that this is all on the camera. And I'll scroll back to the picture that I want to focus on here. Right there. Let me turn the light back on. And now you can see this is just a normal Hewlett Packard camera. It's only a 3.2 megapixel. So, you know, when you look at some of the updated when you look at a lot of the updated cameras that are out on the market today, there's stuff with 14, 15 megapixels. So this is a cheap old camera with only a 3.2 megapixel. They caught these photos. Now we'll look at the pictures real quick. As you can see, this is a place that was a Civil War area. And these are trails that we walked through at night. And I caught amazing mist in those pictures. Here I caught a lot of orbs. This is a tree with tons of orbs. Here's a tree with a large mist and a huge orb, several orbs around it. And once again, a lot of darkness. This was a clear night. Getting tremendous orbs. Now, I've looked at these pictures and couldn't really find any faces. However, this one, you look in the background, you know, there's my nephew way off in the distance. And I was just shooting a picture off into the distance. And this is basically like right in front of my camera lens. You know, this his nose and his eye and the hair that hangs over in his mouth. To me, the fact that this was a Indian reservation from many years, you know, back in the 1800s or even earlier, it's really incredible to get a person who looks, this is what Native Americans look like, the shape of his nose, his jawline, and all this. This is what they looked like. So this to me is an Indian spirit right in our faces, right in our view. And if I had shifted the camera just a little more to the left, I could have probably caught a lot more of this thing. But as you can see, I caught enough of it. And this is without a doubt, I think, more compelling than the other picture that I have of the Civil War soldier at a Civil War battlefield. You can see here the trails through the woods. But this right here is a very real picture of a spirit of a Indian that we captured along with a lot of other great photos at this place. This place called Drury's Bluff in Richmond, Virginia was a very active for getting a lot of mist. And I don't really see anything in the mist, any kind of faces or anything in these mists, but they're extraordinary just in themselves. The fact that this is a clear night, I mean, where did this come from? For anybody to think, okay, it could be a cloud or something like that, and then you just need to look at this. This is not a cloud. That eyeball is clear cut. The nose is clear cut. And as I had showed people on the camera already, it's still on my camera. When I sift through the pictures of the camera, you're just getting ordinary. See, that picture was number 239 out of 705 photos that I took. Out of the 705 photos, see, some of these are just us walking around in the woods trying to get pictures of orbs, trying to, a lot of pictures with nothing in them at all. Tree with nothing. Then you go back to picture number 239 right here. There it is. And I went tonight to the local pharmacy and had this printed out off of the SD card. And I had several others that I got from the same place. These are pictures that were not in my earlier videos. There's some compelling evidence if you ever wanted to see it. If you ever wanted to see what a spirit really looks like, you've just seen the most real